All right, before we throw this thing, let's take a look at it, guys. Look how sharp that is. It's like a knife. This thing is super sharp, and that wide rim, it's probably the widest rim disc I've ever thrown. And I'm kind of excited to see how overstable this thing is, because if I'm guessing, it's just going to crash right away. This might be the most overstable disc I've ever thrown. It might even give the Stego a little run for its money. So let's check this Thor out. I'm going to start by just giving it massive Anheuser and see if I can come exit flex back. Oh. Jeez, that's overstable. First throw with the Thor, and I was pretty much right. This thing is going to be super overstable. And man, now once we get to the longer holes where we can really see how overstable this disc is, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's talk a little bit about the numbers of the Thor. 14 speed, 5 glide, 0 turn, and 2 fade. This thing is beefy. I don't know any numbers that compare to, but I already know with 14 speed, this disc is going to be fast and it's going to want to crash. So let's actually throw this on a decently, not long hole, but let's actually air this thing out and see how fast it wants to get to the ground. Whoa. The wind kind of took it a little bit, or I threw it weird. I don't know what was wrong with that, but it's overstable. So as you can tell, this thing ended quite a bit short, and the hole's only a little bit less than 300 feet. So getting distance on this thing is pretty dang hard. All right, let's test the overstability of the Thor. I'm gonna go full ante on it and see if I can get this thing to give a big flex. Oh no, nope. No, that thing just wants to hyzer all day. I'm telling you guys, this Thor is really, really overstable. A lot of people tell me the Nuke OS is overstable. I've thrown the Stego, and it's almost in the same category as the Stego. I need a little bit more actual good throws with it. I'm going to try to put this on roller angles and see if it comes out of a roller or something. Because honestly, right now, it's just hyzering out of my hand. And honestly, I don't know really what you would use it for on the course. But if you're looking for a disc that just crashes immediately, super fast, trying to get around corners, the Thor might be that disc for you. Because you're not getting the max distance on this thing at all. I don't even think power throwers like Simon or Eagle could get this thing to go really that far. Big ante flex. We'll see if I can get any relative distance on this disc. And honestly, I can feel like the sharp edge right in between my thumb and my pointer finger when I'm holding this side of grip. I feel like I put decent amount of Anheuser on that, and it still kind of just went crashed right. Really gives me Stego vibes. This disc faded a whole bunch. Really just went all the way around everything to fade right around here. Probably had a big skip to it, but holy cow, that's big. We'll give it a run. Yeah, we'll run it real quick, you know, just run it back turbo. All right, guys, you got to give me that one. That one was solid. If you're looking for something crazy overstable that you can put on max flex lines or super crazy amount of headwind, the Thor might be the disc for you. But honestly, I'm not seeing, like, for a regular AM player who's just looking for a max distance disc or even something slightly overstable, you're going to want to stay away from the Thor. You want something a little bit less stable than that, because this thing is like overstable, a little bit overstable, a lot of overstable, then the Thor. So you really want to stay away from this if you're trying to look for anything practical. This is kind of just like, I don't know, one shot. Try to get around something. That's the Thor's for. Well, I'm going to put this thing in a roller angle, see if I can actually get down there. Still just a little too overstable. Probably could put that thing on even more ante if I wanted to. So I'm going to have to try that, I guess. Now I really need to show that Anheuser. So I'm going to try to throw it like this, kind of. I always tell myself this, but then I always do like that. So I'm going to try to really commit to the Anheuser. Let's run that back. One more time. All right, we'll take that one. I think you guys already know what's coming. Big ante flex. That's in the woods. Maybe not. That's in the woods. See, that's the only shot that I could see possibly working on this with this disc, is I need to make sure I get it right no matter what. So no matter what angle I put it on, I'm right. So that's the only scenario for me personally I could see the Thor really working. The other thing is I don't get a whole much distance from the Thor, and obviously that comes from the overstability. But this is the alternate tee, and this is like 250 feet from the basket, or from the tee pad where I threw. And not that much further, and that was a max distance shot where I was trying at my all. So obviously not getting too much distance with the Thor. All right, max distance time. We're really gonna see how far I can throw this thing and how overstable it really is. We got a nice open field. Let's see what we can do. So that's probably like 300 something feet, and that was on really roller angle kind of vibes forehand, and it just whoop, really stego vibes, but a driver form. That's really what the vibe I'm getting. Hopefully by that shot you guys can really tell the overstability of this disc, and if that's going to work for you guys, or if that's a disc you're interested in. But honestly, I just don't see myself ever bagging something this overstable. I don't really see the need for it all that much. Even the most drastic headwinds, I think that this is maybe even too overstable, because you're not really going to get any distance out of it anyways. So these are just my thoughts, guys. If you really see a reason that you would love to throw this disc, freaking throw it. If you think I'm completely wrong, let me know in the comment section below. Obviously be nice about it, but let me know the reasons to throw or bag a disc this overstable. I can see maybe for like tomahawks or thumbers getting out of situations, utility disc, I can see a reason for that. But being a main part of your bag, I just don't know, and maybe I need to be let them know the reason for that. So guys, if you have a reason you would actually pack this, please let me know in the comment section below. The hole is about 350 feet, and we're, I don't know, we're like 50 short of that. Maybe probably even more, probably like 280, something like that. I'm just gonna try this out. I'm going tomahawk. Okay, that was really bad, really bad. All right guys, we need to talk a little bit about the Thor before we wrap up this video. 14 speed, guys. I personally don't need to throw 14 speed. A lot of newer players and honestly big arm players don't need to throw 14 speed anyways. That's freaking fast. We saw how overstable this disc is, and honestly I don't know who I would recommend this disc for. It's just too overstable, I think, for literally almost everybody. But I think there is maybe a chance for utility disc for this. I tried tomahawking, didn't work for me, but I think that there is opportunity for players to throw really big flex forehand, stuff like that, crazy angles that they always want to fade for a hyzer. So I think there is small opportunities for individual players, but for a big category, I don't really recommend it for just a broad category. So that being said, it was so much fun throwing the Thor. It's fun throwing crazy discs like this, because it's just, I don't know, you grow appreciation for more discs in your bag, and it's an overall just fun round to throw something as overstable as this, guys. So I want to give a big shout out to Infinite Discs for actually sending me this disc to make a video on. It was fun. Shout out to Viking Discs for making the Thor. They have awesome discs, so make sure to go check them out as well, guys. This was so much fun. So if you want to see more round videos with crazy discs like that, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell to get notifications on all the new videos, and as always, guys, make sure to keep throwing.
Thank you so much to everyone who supported me over on Patreon. It really means the world to me. If anyone else wants to support JK Disc Golf on Patreon, all you have to go do is go to www.patreon.com/JKDiscGolf or click the link in the description. Thanks, guys.